I'm done. It has begun. I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. Psychosocial, 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 psychosocial. Oh, there are cracks in the road we laid, but where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we killed it all, the hate was all we had. Who needs another mess? We could start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong. Now there's only emptiness and a mess is heaven. I think we're done. I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the modern way. Psychosocial, 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 psychosocial. From the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead. Thinking the fascist lie, I tried to tell you what psychosocial. More hearts are giving out. Psychosocial kids, thousands of season a deer. Psychosocial this all this season, since it's what you want. Psychosocial, I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. And the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. The limits of the dead, 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 the limits of the dead. Fake anti-fascist lies. Psychosocial. I tried to tell you, but psychosocial. Your hearts are giving out. Psychosocial. It's a killing idea. Psychosocial. It's hunting season. Psychosocial. That's what you want. Psychosocial. I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. And the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me.
At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time.
Come on, bear with me. I've had an update. I'm very far away. I've just got to resort some shit. Updated the game. I haven't even looked at the patch notes. I didn't even know there was one. I updated the PC last night. OBS is updated. I don't know how shit's going to go today because of it. So yeah, get in here, guys. But bear with me while I fucking sort. Look how far away I am. Look at this. I see. Look how far away I am. Shows how big the fucking rig is, doesn't it? Right, camera. I don't understand how it resets OBS when Windows updates. Don't understand. That one. Shut up. Alright, what's going on? Yeah, I'm about to check out Sectors. Wilco, that's the first comment I've seen. That's literally why I've jumped in this car. I was shooting footage in a lot of the cars last night. I jumped in one of the lobbies with the boys, and then I had up my own one that just me and Boris were in this exact combo. I've got like 4 cars left to get good footage of, like a decent hot lap and some replay footage of. But I've shot all the GT60s. I've done the C3. I did the Lola, and I've done the Mach 4. I've still got to do the Chaparral, this, and the Porsche for like proper footage. What's going on, Ping Pong Legend, Pedro? Yeah, I've got to set up the FIFA stream for tomorrow. But I've done the watch along, mate. Netcode update checks your version of the game before you join. Yeah, that's pointless, George, for us on console. I'm gonna check that setup out. The C3 sick, slick. It's my favorite so far. All right. But yeah, I was gonna do not so much a review video on the DLC. I mean, it will be a little bit, but it'll be more just about the cars. Like, I was going to not rate the cars, but just say pros and cons of all the cars. What I think, I probably will say, what I think is the strongest one in each group, which is pretty, well, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, I just wanted to get some good footage, like do 2 minutes, 3 minutes on each car, and then put together a 20-something minute video. Yeah, the fight. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. It does. It's very fast. It's very fast, bro. I was thinking about this coming back from the shops this morning. How much I can't wait to drive these things around Le Mans, because aside from taking them to Nordschleife, you're not really going to have anywhere in the game where you can open them up. Even at Monza, like even Daytona at the moment is like, and it's still a curve, which is very hard to get around in these cars. So yeah, I can't wait for Le Mans. Yeah, that bloke's had punch-ons before too, Pedro. Is it stuck? We're stuck. Oh, great start. Didn't it? Yeah, it did this to Grumps yesterday too. Jesus Christ, man. We'll have a look at the patch notes too. I haven't even seen what it's meant to have done. Ping looks okay. Failed to join the lobby. Okay. Okay. It's the damn Kazakhstani. You got kicked? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is cool. Maybe because it's the mod track. I don't know. I'm out of excuses. I'm out of ideas. Everyone is. The cars are good, though. The cars are really good. It's a damn shame. It's connecting quicker. I noticed that even when I loaded it up this morning, it was quick. It was quick. With the connecting, with the multiplayer, it was quicker. And when I did jump on, I jumped on like half hour ago before I had the lobby up. There was a good 10 lobbies. It looked like Jook had one that had a few people in it. And there was another one, but there was only like 2 that were doing the muscle cars. Everybody else is already, like every other lobby was just back to GT3s, LMDs. There was 2 that were in the muscle cars. I hate how you do this too. Like I literally have to re-add all this. Even though it was my exact previous settings, I have to redo the other classes again. Yeah, it seems so, Painter. It seems so, mate. But yeah, I don't want to go into today complaining. I really don't. I genuinely, like, last night, guys, I had the best time driving these cars off stream. Like, I actually got to, you know, find out a bit about the cars, learn a bit, understand them, discover them. I had the best time. Just, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying, like, being able to actually fucking concentrate and learn a little about the cars. It was so beneficial. Look at the ping. Look at the ping. And you reckon that's because so many people are joining at once? It seems to always do it when everyone's jumping in. And just after the events of the last few days, myself included, I need to pull my fucking head in. Obviously. I already said to a few of my own people that we all collectively needed to. We all do, bro. We all do. We all do. It'll settle down. It does settle. Look at it. It was doing this the other night. It's been doing this. This was new. This was the very first lobby, bro, that we joined after the update. Not the DLC. After the update. That's what it was like. The very first lobby that we went to. It was like me, Boris, and 2 or 3 other people. See, there you go, there you go. It's lowering, it's lowering. It's settling in. I can't explain it, guys. I can't explain it. But it seems to be when everyone's connected at once. Which is the other night, like it did it too. And it was everybody, like we had like 5, 6 people join at once. And everybody had those numbers. And then we had, the next lobby was like 12 people joined at once. And it was, Boris was like, my days, what is happening? Like, he was looking at one person's ping. And I was like, look at everybody's ping. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's just when it's gathering everyone's connections. Like, you generally, I don't think you can rush into service anymore. Like, in terms of getting everyone in and launching it in 2 minutes. I don't think you can do that. I think it's best if you give it a few. But we'll try again. Because it's already fucked up. And not launched the lobby. What's in the patch notes, man? What's... But I'm genuinely going to try and be... Because as it is, we're not doing much today because I've got a league tonight. But I need to find out about this and if it works for the league tonight. Come on, hurry up, Monk. You filled it up quick, though. Like when you said, Slick, it's been dead. Part of me felt bad and part of me wanted to say it's because I'm late, which I always am on Thursdays because the missus starts late. This is like 2 hours later than usual. But I didn't. You just got to let people know they've got a regular place that they can race. And as soon as, you know, you're on, then as long as you're all good to wait at least 5-10 minutes at the start that you know everyone's gathering, usually good to go. I'm alright, Chase. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day, and I got a mad sleep. Hurry up, Monk. They're getting restless, mate. Look, they're getting restless. Hurry up, mate. How big was the update? Yeah, it even delays the timer. This is... $1 gig. Mate, hurry the fuck up! There's 3 slots left. Alright, he's in. He's in. Ping looks better now too. Like seriously, I think you have to let it spaz out at the start. So 1 gig, how big was the DLC update? It was fair size, wasn't it? Also, how big's the game now? I need to do a delete and reinstall. How big's the actual game now? Someone said something about 30 or 40 gig the other day. It's gotten drastically larger. Okay. Update. .5 was the other day. 38 to 40. Okay. Yeah, it has. Bro, I remember when the game was like under 20 gig. I was so sus. All right. So the verification system for online components. Yeah, it's doing it again, guys. This is bugged us. Oh, thank fuck. It's to ensure that all players are on the latest version, which, honestly, it's only going to be PC guys that are going to be holding us back in that aspect. So that's it. Just the online verification system. Like, so that's to prevent further crashes when the new updates come out. So when new updates and fixes come out, that'll be to make sure that everybody, like, something that probably should already be there. And again, it's probably because the PC crowd, because they're able to take the versions of their games forwards and backwards and shit like that. They can fucking revert and play on older versions, and they have them all saved. And but yeah, it'll be to stop the issues that were happening the other night with, I guess, ranked. Right. What we got? I noticed with a lot of them already too, just from playing around with Sector's Shelby setup. I noticed with a lot of them the toe angle, the toe in on all of them was really high, and he had drastically reduced them on nearly all of them. Well, on that one car, and then I applied it to the Corvette, and it worked perfectly. And I did the same with the Jag. Worked really well too. The towing seems to be a big thing. He's got his at 32, so I'm usually at like 12 to 16. So yeah, even the steering racks are very similar on all of them. Like in terms of improving them. The changes that you make, it seems, and I'm happy with it because there's minimal stuff that you can do to the cars as it is. But the changes that you make to improve them seem to be very similar across the board. So is it 2.7 now? Or are we still 2.6? Fuck. Look at that, I just opened the patch notes and had a look. Is it 2.7 or are we still 2.6? The patch, what is it? Oh, for fuck's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Called it. Called it. Everyone's in. That's really good. I like how you can save all sessions with the replays. So like this now, you could save it. Like that's going to be fucking handy because the things that happen in qualifying sometimes are worse than things that happen in races when it comes to rank. That's going to be handy. Like there's deliberate ram attempts and people that have crashed in front of you and they're coming on as you're around on your hot lap and like shit like that. That should still be punishable. I've heard some people, I haven't even had a look at ranked, but I think I've been hearing some people are saying like they've already lost license points. But I have no intention to look at ranked at least until next week, until new races launch, which may or may not include these. Not that that'll get people doing them anyways, but rank has been the worst offender. It's generally a lot better in customs than it'll ever be in rank. And it's kind of been like that for 5 months. Some of the photos I got last night too. I had a crash. Monza. Exactly what fuck, I didn't turn damage off. I just realised too, this will be nasty. I didn't turn damage off. I had a crash at Monza. Did this. Look at the wheel. Like, look at it. It's fucking... absolutely butchered. And I was saying, like, the only other time I've seen a wheel kind of do shit like that is the V8 supercar. And the other day we seen a GTO lose a wheel, or its rim or something round came off of it and was left on the track. But I'm loving that. That's some nasty damage. Some very, very nasty damage. And it wasn't even that bad of a hit. It was like a tank slapper one side to the other. Lost control, spun around, and it was that side that smashed into the wall. And then when it drove off the wall, it was like... It was awesome. I had a crash here with Boris chasing me. Going down the hill. Turn 1. Going down the hill. I got wide and I lifted and like I lost the front end of the car right here, and I started spinning sideways and I stopped dead at right there at the barrier wall, like right next to, like stopped dead. I went into it like 90 degrees, over 100 kilometer, losing control, hit it like that, and Boris just comes flying past me, and the first thing he said to me like after the race was like, you okay, mate? You okay? I was like, I stopped. Wasn't going anywhere after that. And I found out last night, it was funny that we were doing this before he did his lap challenge in the V8 supercar. Found out that you can abuse the track limits here. Like maybe it's just these cars, but you can really abuse the track limits here. I was getting so much grass and dirt, like it made me realise. You go into turn 1, you have a look, there's a whole dirtied, like even there, those curbs basically, that have the dirty part on the inside of the curb basically indicate that you can cross the wheel over it. But turn 1, you can take the biggest chunk out of the turn. All this, it made me realise I was paying close attention to that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the detailing's better. It's a sick track, Slick. It's a sick track. Tell me, you'd have to agree, how suitable would this track be for Gran Turismo? How much does it look like a Gran Turismo original track? How much does it feel like this right here, the bit that he's coming up to right now, man? This is like a Deep Forest Grand Valley hybrid bit right here. The way it looks, the way it races, the way it feels, the uniqueness of it. Oh, he's dead. It's very Gran Turismo-esque, in my opinion. It's got like, if it's the most stunning track in the game, but if it was in Gran Turismo, if we got the Gran Turismo treatment, like if this came out as an original track in Gran Turismo, I think the fanboys would lose their shit. Like I think the Kirits and the Rorys and guys like that would be, you know, saying that something special's been created here, because there's really been no noise at all about it. Like it's such a good track. It's one of the best things they've ever added to the game, in my opinion. Like they added this and Takamiya at the same time, and Takamiya grew on me. I love it. I do love it. But this thing was a whole different beast to tame. Some of the lines at first, you don't know how to do them. And it's just shows off, you know, assets of the game that you don't really see. Like it's a fantasy location and it shows it. But it's cool. It's always been cool. I don't think enough people give it love.
Bad luck, mate. We didn't set a time. We're at the back for the race. Gonna be a tough one.
Alright. Untested from the back. I was doing this with a lot of them yesterday in a lobby too. I put the setup in it, do like half a lap, go, yeah, right. One of them I did in the Jag. I won a race in the Jag, man. 12 cars, multi-class, from the back, and a Jag was on the front row, Nürburgring. The Jag's not bad, but it's short tracks. It's got horrible
Let's
top
get
end.
a good launch. Overtake some cars. You can do it.
Yeah, see all there? You can cut that whole turn. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh man. Oh, this guy's connection's fucked. This thing sounds so fucking good. It's different. It's so different. Like you can hear how controlled this thing is right now. Like me trying to get through this traffic or approaching these accidents. You can hear how I'm barely giving it anything. It's just idling around right now and it sounds incredible. Sounds incredible. It's not my typical sound that I think's awesome in a car. Sounds like the 80s. Sounds like the touring car onboard footage that we used to get back in the day. That's so capable. Look at this. See what I mean about the cuts? Yeah, I should have turned damage off, man. I should have turned damage off for this track especially. But yeah, like, watch these lines, and you'll see what I mean. Look at the... See? Look how much you can grab. Literally all that brown part, you can go over it, and the cars do go over it, hence why it's brown, not green. I clicked last night. It helps you understand the limits of the track better. You've got to look out for those parts. Like, there's some that you can't rip. But I've never really paid that much attention to it. It could even just be a season thing. All the improvements that they've made to the grass that I've never paid attention to.
Yellow flag. Slow down. Don't overtake.
Feels like a rally car through there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jedi reflexes. Seriously, I'm like one fucking Padme away from a full-blown Sith Lord treatment with this Jedi shit at the moment.
There's a yellow flag. Yellow flag.
And now I want to give it something I can... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Beep beep. Thank you, sir. Alright, now we go. This thing's fucking incredible. I haven't had a chance to have one good lap. I haven't had a chance to have one good lap. This thing's a monster. I reckon we do this again.
Yellow flag. Repeat. Yellow flag.
This is great combo. Me and Boris did it last night. Corvette versus the Ford, one-on-one, and it was fucking awesome. He straight away, he was like, that was fun. I was like, that's a combo. Yeah, I know why. We won't go into it. I don't want to keep retracting it up. It's very interesting. It's funny. His word got around. I hope he took it for what it was. I hope he took it for what it was. Because I'm offending people on his behalf when I'm not even intending to. And that's what it was about. That's what it was about. Was how people take me. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, we're going to do it again. That is an incredible combo. Because I was on board for a fly there too. I am stuck in someone. But yeah, I dare say, because I don't know the way members work. I guess everyone else could see them, but you've got to purchase the membership to watch the video. I guess that's what happened. But I'm not going into it. It's the reason that it was a membership only video. It was something that was said in stream, and it was said with thought behind it.
That's P3, mate. Nice
Leave it
work.
at that. I've had my fair share of drama for the last few days. I've caused my fair share of drama, clearly, for the last few days. We'll move on. The racing's mad. He's a horrible driver. He is. Chase, you need to fucking pull your head in, mate. You really need to understand you're coming in and these are all my mates that you're racing with and you race like shit. He's meant to be my teammate, the V8 Supercar Series. And he comes in and wrecks all you blokes. Yeah, Chase, you've got to start driving better, bro. Or, like, drive with assist or something, man. The connections were woeful there, too. I'm the C2. Which C2? I think it's the ping. You just gotta... Chase, you've had a lot of people complain about you. The same thing happened with fucking Coop, Jacko. But just... We are... Guys. Look. Look at the ping on my end. I'm an Australian host. On my end, I shouldn't have to explain this. I'm not going to get frustrated. Everyone's getting their fucking knickers in and not already. I'll turn damage off for you. Fuck me. This is why people walk away, guys. Regardless of opinions that people throw about. It's not their ping, Chase. You're just as stupid as his comment was. Does not understand how it works. There's like 3 people in here. 4 people. That have good ping with each other. They're blue flags on this side. They're striped flags on that side. That's how this game works. Like, I can't stress it enough. And we race around all these guys. And this is why, like, a couple of yous are new. And you do come in and cause troubles. And my older hats crack the shits. This is why we need name displays in the game. With the flag thing. But pay attention to the flags around yous. Right? When we're racing, always have your MFD on your Delta thing that has all the names. So that you know whatever name you're approaching, or whatever name is approaching you, is someone that you can or can't really duel with. And you should know that just by the way their car is. But everyone's just... Yeah. Like, dude, did you go watch the way I just raced in that? I got cleaned up from the start, and still every single time I was talking in the first few laps about how you could hear how much my car was just coasting. It's not just you, Chase, it's everyone. These are all just... This is like literally, guys, fuck, this is why... It's not just me being a cunt and saying things, or the whole community being a cunt and saying things. This is the type of reason why EJ walks away. It's not just me. It's the squabbling and the connections, mostly. But we're trying. Just, can we not fucking start our day like this? Fuck. Got a whole bunch of people that clearly want to race, but we've got people of the world. Like, it's what my rant was about the other day. It's what the game still has not clearly sorted out. Just... Someone's fucking... Like, alright. What I could do, I could make the qualifying longer. Right? Put your fucking laps in. If you think you're faster than someone, or like, put your laps in. And qualify. Out-qualify them. Then when the race starts, you should be up the front with the faster guys being able to be capable of having a better race. I can also completely reduce us to the same class. That will help, but it'll probably also hinder. But we just got to bear with it, guys. The game works on nearly every single level, except for the internet. And I think nearly the whole community, everybody who plays it, everybody who streams it, everybody who's stayed with it, barely touched it, or given up on it entirely, is of the general mind that we feel it won't ever... There won't be a magical fix. That it won't get better. That there won't be a patch that's just going to stop this shit from happening. Magically clean up our ping. Unless, like, there's You'd have to go into the whole server thing and peer-to-peer and all that and how they do it. It's just not going to be a magical fix. And I think we all are coming to that sad realisation. Yeah, because it's full, bro. I'll change after this track. It's just because this is only 20 people on the track. But I'll change it after this. It was a really good combo. We all enjoyed it. But I'll change to something where we can fill it up. What's going on, Drew? What's with the fuel too? They're all the cars, no matter how you save your setups, how many times, whatever. Every time you get in a car, it puts like a ridiculous amount of fuel in it. Yeah, try and watch how much, you see there, that one's real green. Try and watch how much grass I'm cutting now. You can see it there, that's all brown. You can't cut this one here. You can entirely cut this one basically, but you got to watch out for that one there. You can ride across that one. The suspension on, have a great day, Bob. The suspension on this thing is awesome. Awesome. It's that good. You can drive it one-handed. You can drive it one-handed. Grab the grass. This is scary. This is terrifying.
Yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
Barely see. This is a crazy experience. This track in cockpit. Imagine they get VR really fully working. Looking to schmick a track like this. Because even for me, being shit in cockpit, getting in this, I wish I had fucking 2 more TVs on the left side of me so I could see that side of the car. Let's see how much you can grab. I've done it again. Too much on that side. Yeah, you get such a better feel of, you know, the verticality, up and down, the actual way body roll. I think at most it's probably body roll. You get such a good sensation of body roll in cockpit in this game that I don't even think Gran Turismo did, like maybe with the VR 100%, but not just like normal cockpit mode in Gran Turismo. You couldn't do the extra added immersive effects to get the movement going on. You could in ACC, but ACC's the graphics were different, almost cartoony. Yep, too much curb.
Yellow flag. That's the yellow flag.
This thing's heaven to drive here. Absolute heaven. The amount of terrifying throttle control that you have to do in the Corvette compared to this thing around here. Oh, this 100% parking. 100%. But I'm very much the bad guy at the moment. And I know it and I accept it. It's kind of ironic. So many of us see ourselves as public enemy number one. And it's just this game. It's just what it's done. It's everything. But so many of us see ourselves as public enemy number one that I know what I've done. A bit more reserved. Did it again. Why did I even drop to second? Just build the revs up, man. Purple. I'm asking for too much from it now. Already, I just want to push it to the limit. Oh. No, I'm not
Yellow flag.
not shooking either. I'm not making anything about me right now, but I'm admitting my faults, saying I know what I've said and how I've been, what I've done. I know in ways that I am the bad guy. Piddles. Whatever. I'm not going to go into that, but at the moment, like, this game, nearly everybody who plays it feels like they're doing things wrong, that they can't do it right. Nothing's good enough. Community, you're never happy. And someone's always going to hate you. But I mean, that's this game. Welcome to YouTube, baby. Uh-oh. It's still a monster. It can still kill you at any moment. As much as it's a great race car, it can still destroy you. Like that.
Bed flapping class, mate.
Ready? Whee! Imagine that with damage. That would have been horrible. It is literally some of the hits I've copped in the last few days. I felt like I was going to break my wrist or my thumbs. I think there was one, that brutal turn at Road America, the big hook left-hander. What's going on, Mark? The big hook left-hander that everyone keeps going deep on with the mad runoff. I had already gone deep into that and was like full cross lock as someone came. Like they just came, it looked like it was a cannon, and I was like that, and then I copped the hit, and I remember, like, genuinely I hadn't felt violence like that in my wheel since like the early days. you know, the ridiculous levels of it. Some of the hits, like, couldn't believe it. And then even just little ones playing around with my mate, pushing each other around. Even Boris, I gave Boris a few last night. It was funny. We were right on the end of qualifying. He was in the pits. He basically pulled his, I was spectating, he pulled his car up next to mine, started revving the shit out of it. So I'm like, all right. I jumped in mine, and he chased me, you know, for like a lap and a half, not even, half a lap. And both of us wiped out so quickly. And then I was trying to straighten him up. He's trying to get out the way. I'm laughing, and he hits me back, and just one of those moments. Like, we weren't even in a party or whatever, but I was laughing so hard, like chasing each other around on a hot lap, like we're going to take each other out. I can't remember what times we put in last night. I think it's like 20, 21, a high 21 and a low 22, him and I. He was the 21, I was the 22, I was in the Corvette. Yeah, dude, you should. I've got a mad photo of the craziest damage I've seen in a long time already. Missus is gone, cats are in the sun. Time to get racy. I'm already warming up. Thanks, Bass. Yeah, I found out last night how good of a combo this one was. Like I said, even Boris at the time was just like, wow, that was fun.
We can win this.
See how much you can get? See that? And it didn't give me a pen or a warning, nothing. But that's how much you can cut it. I only found out yesterday just by coming in loose and sloppy and having no idea where I was going or hitting the brakes too early. Up at all. Now see what, look, we've seen it before with the Americans. They're both Americans now, Bass and Jook, and they look nothing like those other dudes, man. This is, even me and Boris last night, fine, just me and Boris. But this is what I'm used to with a lot of the American dudes that I'm racing around. It's the Europeans that have the cool connections with us mostly. And then I looked into it yesterday. There's only fucking 2,000 kilometers difference, tops, between like London from here and America from here. But we clearly have the better connections with Americans. They're not all that bad. Right now, behind me, European. Not jumping, jumping. And now Jook's kicking in. Bass is good, but Jook's kicking in. This game, man. Like, even trying to blame people's individual internet capability, it's not that. It's not that. It can be, 100%, but even people that have great internet, they get unique things happening. And now that means something. It never used to mean anything.
Fastest lap in our class.
Now it means something.
Keep on it.
Trying to swerve on the straight. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look. Ridiculous. Whoever designed this track is a madman. An absolute madman. Once you figure out this track's lines, you're like, you're insane. You're actually insane. Nobody could do this over and over and over and over and over. It's insane. Every turn, every curve is like risking death. But the track limits, when you find them, mwah, it's much more like what you used to. Because a lot of the other tracks, man, they still sting you so hard. This is what a lot of other games are like. This track right here, in terms of how much you can actually get away with. Unless it's like Red Bull Formula 1. Great track, bro.
That's the fastest lap in our class. Great work. Keep on it.
Say that, look at that, 2 tenths, 3 tenths. And I hit the throttle. I aimed for it and hit the throttle. Bit of grass, bit of slide. Perfection. This is perfection right now. This is ridiculous. Ready, ready, ready? One-handed. This car's too good. It's too good. It's a cheat code. Hack. Meta. This thing's a monster. He let me go. He let me do it. He let me do it. He let me do it. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. This is monstrous. This is like drive of your life shit. Harassing them. Just harassed them. What a race. Look at them. Look at the Fords, man. Wowee. Well, the Ford's done. I'm happy with that. That's good enough footage for him. Yeah, I was lifted so much once I was beside you. I was kind of lifted and then I had to replan. I only lost like 2 tenths from it. You can be so aggressive on this thing. Like dropping the gears, getting in a low gear, but as we all learned, like the power band in second is mental, man. When you're trying to put the power down going around that really long turn, that's when it starts to feel like the other cars. The rear end just starts, but it's so fun. Like it feels like a rally car at this track. The driving was wild. That replay is going to be so good. Like, so good.
P2,
That's
P2.
money.
Impressive result. Great driving.
Have top 3 like that. Because basically what I'm doing for the video is I'm going to have a best lap or a battle or whatever for each car. And then I'll have the replay footage that goes with it. So it'll be, like I said, yeah, same. It'll be 2-3 minutes for each car that I'll just talk about, and I'll have the footage from, you know, the lobbies or whatever. They've all been from the lobbies. Like, there won't be any AI footage or anything like that. I thought about it last night. All right. Yeah, we'll go to the new one, and that'll open it up. Because it's sick, and I'm falling in love with it. The Ford is incredible, though. I should have screenshotted the fucking settings for it, so I can just try to quickly apply it to the Porsche, but I pretty much can. No worries, bro. I'll still be here. We'll do a few hours today. What have we done already? An hour. Probably try to do 4 hours today, and then because I'll be back on tonight. Big ups, Drew. Thanks for the membership, mate. Alright. Everyone get in. Did it feel different, that race? Which one, mate? What? Did what feel different? I was nowhere near you, bro, so I don't know. But actually, Ping seemed better, that race, in general. What I seen up the front, Ping seemed better. That was real, like I was stressing it. You know, like, they were American boys too. Like, look, Jook's 280, and his did jump a little. Pedro's is a bit better at the moment. Mate, this Kazakhstani bloke, he's got great internet. #1 internet in all of Kazakhstan. Fucking legend. It's going on too bad. I nearly pounced on both ears. I nearly pounced on both ears. They're nice. There's a lot on. We could get some quicker ones in. Yeah, the damage, that was my bad too. Even as soon as I practiced and started and crashed. And that track with damage, you might as, it's like Bathurst, man. It's worse, probably. because of all the up, down, up, down. But yeah, that's all we want, Chase. Just own it at first, bro. You know what I mean? Rather than fight it off. Rather than fight it and say, no, like, especially if you're not too iffy, you know what I mean? Just say, my bad, man, I'm shit. You know what I mean? Like, just own it until you can hold your own. And know you got your like, just, the net is a big thing, but just, especially these custom lobbies, bro, we don't want to be beefing and blocking and banning and quitting because of, as we all know, and as everyone keeps pointing out, there's barely a community. Which ones? What are you in now? Oh, yeah, the Lola bro, fucking Drew was hosting yesterday. He went to a few different tracks, like we did Monza. I did Monza in the C2. I did Nürburgring in the Jag. Silverstone in the Lola. Fucking the first 3-4 minutes of just trying to drive the thing, I was like, I couldn't get a registered lap in the quali, and it was Boris in the Chaparral, but I ended up, like, Boris wins in the Chaparral. I got second in the Lola. Man, once I got used to driving that thing around there, like, that was hard. That was hard, but it was like rewarding. Those sweeping turns. Nürburgring was awesome too. I was chasing Weir so hard. I tore through the whole pack in the Jag. I actually started overheating the tires in the Jag. Yeah, we've got some good drivers. Tia Nizzle, penciling. Pano, Wira, Juk. Alf's pretty good too. Be interesting to see what cars he ends up. I imagine he'll probably be a Ford guy straight away, the Sierra. But he loves his Metas. He loves his Porsches and his Audis and shit like that. Always picks the Audi GTO. I can't. I've got no idea with the Chaparral. That's going to be the last one I do. I was almost going to hit Boris up, say what was he doing with the setup for it, because Tirana. Like a livery? But no, I know, seeing the Sierra there, you do. Like, even when I was chasing one straight away, I said something about it the other night. So I feel like I need a Tirana to chase this thing with. There's something about the way the Sierra looks from behind that you're like, you've seen so much footage of that thing getting chased by Holdens. Alright. So what I'm going to do here, what I did for it worked for the older class, but I put sectors set up into the other cars, and it worked, because these cars that have absolutely fuck all customization to them, it has made all of them instantly drivable. So we've got lower. 1, 2. And then. It is different customization. You can't do the rear height of the Sierra, but you can for the Porsche. Just go full soft for the ride height. Yeah, so high, yeah. Yeah. But towing, because all of them have drastically got high towing, and I know we were reducing them. So this is lower. should I? Yeah. Alright. It's about the same anyways. 8, 6, 5. Unchanged. My guts are wrong. Might have to have an early lunch. And I at first too, I was trying to bring so many of the cars to a rear end braking balance. Close enough. It's not good. Front ends for so many of them. Like even the Shelby. The Shelby is like 70-30. I called it, guys, the 2.7. I called it. Like, immediately. Because it annoyed me with fucking 2.4. It annoyed me. Trying to do a damn review on 2.4 and the LMDs. Bloody hotfix 205. By the time I got the LMD review out, it was 205. Bloody annoying. Which ones? Bro, a lot of people were talking about them. People think they're coming. It's like the V8 pack. Oh no, I guess it only said America. It said America, Britain, Australia for the V8 pack. But I don't know, maybe free stuff like the V8 supercar. They've said, I mean, it's been a long time, but they said free stuff would be, there would be more free content. You know, akin to the V8. So, where's the fucking Holden? But yeah, maybe DTMs that could fit in. I don't know, but DTM, aren't they really bad, notorious with their rights and shit? Like, because they're not even in Gran Turismo, man. Like, there's like one. There's like the classic one, like the 90s. Like, I mean, the 94 Alpha. He's in Gran Turismo. But, like, there's nothing in between. The Group 2 cars that they have could be considered DTM, but they're not. They're Japanese. But they actually have the Audi, like, from however many years ago. Fucking 5, 6, 7 years ago, or whatever. What do we got? Everyone connected too. As I said, this has been the case. A lot of people are connecting, which is good. When it works, when multiplayer loads up for them and they can see the lobbies, and we wait and let everyone's ping sorted out, everyone seems to be able to connect. But then you've got the ping and the meshing and the naving and the stabbing and the naving. Gotta go get a painkiller. My tooth is fucking killing me. It's bastard ripped. Oh yeah, this bit OP. Bit OP. Already too. Best thing, but also like glaringly shortfalling about the replays. The ability to get photos already, right? Like screenshots. But the best thing you can do is like, so you can pause it, take a photo, depending on what you're spectating, right? You know, and where it is. Pause it, get a photo, work with that. But like you can't zoom, you can't zoom in or out for the spectator cam, which I feel like for a locked spectator cam, that should always be a given ability in a game. You know what I mean? To at least, like, to a degree, be able to do a draw distance type thing. That's disappointing. So it's hard to get, like, really, really good photos because of it. Like, even here, you know, pause and then zoom in behind the car, get a mad photo of it going down the straight. Just to, like, I went hard with photography and replays and all that shit in Gran Turismo. Yeah, just the photos. And then the third person chase cam. So when you're in chase cam, having the ability to just, in the same way that you can move the stick around when you're actually playing and look around the car, I wish you could do that in replay too. So like, they're fixed chase cam, but you could rotate the cam, you know, pause it at a moment of impact and rotate the cam. And it's simple stuff. It's really, really, really simple stuff, but it's like, again, when it comes to replay features in even stuff that's not racing games, you know, like a spectate cam in and out is always a thing, and then a locked rotational orbital type cam, hello Crosshair, is generally a given too. You know, even like a photo mode, like a just, you can pause it and have a something that's locked, say, to the car that you're spectating, or your car even, if that's all they can do, where you could rotate. That's all. Just rotate a little. It'd be really cool. Really, really cool. I'm sure on PC, it's all the norm. And they can probably do a lot of stuff like that that we can't here. And it's simple stuff that's in other games. So I'm not attacking it at all. I'm really, really happy with the replay, so I'm going to make it work as best I can with what's there. But I've already had a good look at them, you know, like, and I'm already happy with a lot of the screenshots I've got too. Screenshot from today is from a replay. So I'm happy with that. But I just wish that we could do a little more with it. Because even here, spectating here, like it loads up in the replay better than it looks when you're spectating live. Surprised me too. But I had a good look last night at the replays. Like after I was done racing, recording footage for a couple of cars, I started making dinner and I just threw the replays on. Started watching them afterwards, capturing the footage of them. They do seem to have... So I don't know if it's a thing, because we've never had the ability to watch replays. Not even single player. There seems to be more unique camera angles now. When you're spectating, or from what I've seen in spectating, you don't really ever have them. Not that much. Like this track already has got a mad, unique kind of camera angle. You know, the chopper cam type thing. The replay mode seems to, and then even the way it does if you don't press anything, like ACC style, where it will jump between all available views that it, you know, are in the spectate mode. So it'll show some onboard, and it's a unique replay thing, like rather than just the spectate and just the third person or just the cockpit kind of. I don't know if there's an algorithm to it or how it does it. Like, it doesn't seem timed, or... But some of those things you can program so well to, like, you know, spectate, and then the moment the person's, like, the car's in, like, a side-by-side battle, the replay would change to, like, cockpit view. And you can see the proximity stuff like that, or a third person, like... But as for our ability to do it, I think I'll be able to work with it. The Alpha, bro, I'm not huge on Alfa Romeos. I know how legendary that car is, but like when you used that car in Gran Turismo, like when it was a meta in Gran Turismo, it was such a capable car. It was such a weapon of a thing.
Bad luck, mate. We didn't set a time. We're at the back for the race. Gonna be a tough one.
Bro, that Tonka series was my introduction to real racing. Like, I've spoken about the original one so many times. Gran Turismo was around. Other racing games have been around.
Focused.
Gran Turismo was the biggest deal, but Tonka was the first time that I played a racing game that was like, besides NASCAR too, that was racing. That was the racing I would come to know as racing, like the stuff that I would come to love. I first seen it in Tonka 1, Tonka 2. Then we got V8 supercars, so yeah. Tonka on the PS1, Tonka 1 and 2, 100%. Like so many of my first times ever sighting those British, like Brands Hatch, those old British tracks, those cars, and then also,
Watch out for David.
like I know that Tonka was the first thing that introduced V8 supercars to a lot of the world. Bro, you just did it again, Chase. And there's no excuse there. That was another Aussie. I seen it. I seen it. You just yeet straight through him. And that was an Aussie. That was Tim. I don't even have my fucking MFD up. Mate. Why didn't your car disappear? Why'd your car keep... Oh God.
There's a yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Come on! Get off the grass! Jesus! The brakes are too good on this thing. I feel like maybe I need to reduce the sensitivity on it. I'm on the brakes way too hard in this thing. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I seen that, that was a lag spike. And Tim shit himself. Oh my God, that was filth. There was a lag spike from too bad. And Tim shit himself. And tried to avoid it, swerved in front of me. Oh, for fuck's sake, with the grass. I'm just trying to go around people. Mate. I see why the connections are always worse at the back. Definitely got to change. The feedback feels horrendous. Yeah, I know a few people still got theirs. I've still got my PS3. Don't have the games any. I've only got Red Dead now. I sold all my games to a mate who's a collector. It's a good deal for both of us. Don't understand the gearing of this thing too. Seems very low torque to the other cars, like even the Ford.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Yeah, Chase, mate, we've been saying it for 8 months, bro. So join the queue. Oh, why am I following too bad? Why am I following you, mate? Oh God. What's going on, Mark? You took out Tim, but it's okay. He's still racing, mate. He just threw himself off the track. Oh, look at Maxie. It's still there. I don't think he cooked anything, bro. He didn't give you anything new. Like for the console guys, he did. He didn't cook anything. He gave you stuff that's been commonly available in other games for some time. The Ferrari would be cool. Very, very envious about the Ferrari. Wanted the Ferrari in the game from the moment it won Le Mans. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro.
Yellow flag.
I'd still, any day, like even if I was on Gran Turismo, these cars against those cars, I'd be in these, bro. But I'm glad people are enjoying it, like genuinely. I'm glad they're finally in the game. But these things, bro, like how close they are to Trans Am, how they feel, the older ones especially, the Shelby and the C2, they're atrocious. The brakes anyways, they're atrocious. Even for me, mate, I had no idea where to stop or how to stop. Trans Am, bro. Mark, 100%. Like, Ash was with us the other night. He didn't pop up in the chat. He didn't message me, say he was getting on. Last time he spoke to me about this game, he said it literally gives him anxiety because it was harder, it was stressful, the ping, the damage, like, it just wasn't working. He stopped playing it because it was giving him anxiety. And he came back for these things, and he's a Trans Am champion. So I was like, yeah, here we go, baby. And he was killing it. He was harassing me in the chat. But Trans Am, 100% Mark. If I could get even half of that original group. And I should be able to buy rights, and the game's on sale now. Yeah, no, I know, mate. I'm not. All right, Maxine, you can.
Yellow flag.
All right, I get it. I literally looked at the numbers myself last night too, man. It's a better game. It's got more people playing it. I've got to turn the sensitivity down on these brakes. Compared to the other cars, I'm way too heavy-footed. It's just been habit now since... I can't... I'm going to get back in a real race car like tonight, and I'm going to be so bad. Decide what you're doing. I'm not a big fan of this one. Don't like the brakes on it. They're too good. Feel like I'm like a learner driver. I don't quite understand the gearing. Yeah, you've got to kind of like keep the revs up all the time, but not. I think I've just got to drive it way more aggressive. I'm driving it like I've been in all the other cars. Even the Sierra, you get in it and you don't realise how capable it is. And the C2 still feels like these cars. Sorry, the C3 still feels like a muscle car. These don't. Couldn't even register a lap. No, I was in the Porsche. I was in the Porsche. Oh, the Capri, yeah, sorry. Have it. Because what we raced.
You finished in the points.
Same thing, basically. Sorry, Wilco. Don't mean to offend, mate. Not the biggest Ford guy. Mini Meta. I don't think he's Mini Meta anymore. I think he's his own thing now, Maxi. His own unique bogan thing. Kid's getting heaps of personality. Yeah, not the biggest fan of it though. I don't know what else I could do with it, but I'm going to get back in this because I like this one. Yeah, I was holding family, bro. My dad, I remember he hated the things and never had one, and had a missus that was younger than him that had an old XC piece of shit, and I remember him having a rant once, like just having to fix it, and the rant he was having was like full, like a rant about corporations and shit, just how, like, it was the funniest. Like, I couldn't tell whether it was forced or he meant it, but it was being given with such fucking passion that I was like, nah, I think this man's legit. I think he actually hates this brand with all he can muster. The very thought of fixing one is killing him. Like, it was... Because I was a teenager by then. Like, it was his... Eva. He got himself, you know, a hot young curvy woman that had this big fucking piece of shit Ford, pink, clapped out. Funny as fuck. Like, he at that point had the Commodore. It's like I can't even remember back then, VX or something. He had his work ute, which was an old HK, and he had his panel van, V8 in it. I can't remember what model that was, but an old panel van. And like, you know, 3 cars he had. They were all Holdens. He'd had Commodores before that. He'd had a Premier. He had a lot of cars. 3-1. 3-1, Steve. But I've heard there's a lot of changes, so I'm a little worried. Italiano's injured. And I think they're bringing in Matty Ryan. It's going to be interesting. But I hope we win, bro. I hope we win. Really do. Actually, I'm going to change the setting. I reckon what was it, Greshia or whatever? The fella that he brought on to replace, Burgess. I reckon they'll just change around the back line. Yeah, that's crazy, Maxie. Imagine how much it'd be worth now. Not yet, but I haven't. I would like to look at it, JT. But I'll put us all in the same group if I'm going to do that, mate. But I would like to look at it. I haven't looked at rain at this track yet. I have done rain in the cars, and I loaded up the AI in Daytona in the rain, just to have a look. The qualifying alone in the group I'm in now. It was literally entire Fords, Porsches, C3s, right? Daytona grid. Turn 1 alone, like the fucking Corvettes all near wiped each other out. Like, I changed the view of one of the Corvettes after turn 1. You couldn't, the bonnet was like, the screen was just like black grey. Bonnet smashed in that hard. They didn't look like they could drive it in the wet. Not in those things anyways. The muscle cars, the Fords. Yeah, that is cooked, Maxie. That's... I remember the best one I thought my dad ever had. My dad had a 4-door HG Premier that had 308 in it. It was tubbed out, like it had the little skirts on the side around, like, you know, little fender flares, sitting on like 17s, really nice rims. Not nice, like not chrome. They were like the old, like these cars, like the old rounded, matted kind of 5-spoke, big muscle style, like almost like the Interceptor. Just a big, fat, muscly, loud car. Best seats, except the seat belts. They literally, like my sister's fucking almost had a lifelong scar from one of those seat belts heating up and cooking them. But that Prem was a beast. The sound of it. There was another one that had a boat engine in it. And my mum had a couple of decent Commodores too. Like she had a really nice VC, had a good V8 in it, VK. Probably will. Anything with FPV. Anything with FPV. Even HSVs now, some of them dollar the defection, Maxi. Some of the last ones that sold. The last GTSs and that. They're worth so much already. Like for what was the most recent ones, they're just already like trading hands for such ridiculous sums. Oh, nice, Mark. And they're also, like, even around here, bro, where I am in the western suburbs, man, it's the most commonly stolen the VEs. VEs, like, I feel so bad for him, man. What's going on, Apex? I feel so bad for him, like, because it is now, like, can't get him anymore. And they probably are taking them for parts. They're probably taking them, stripping them. And it's just like the last of a generation, more than a generation, the last of a whole entire manufacturer, man, from a country, you know, and people are stealing it. What's going on in the pits? Why is there someone? Is that? So Phil didn't connect. Team Nizzle didn't connect. Okay. This is pretty stacked though, guys. Oh, the Jag doesn't mean burnout. The Jag doesn't mean burnout. I was treating Nürburgring Turn 1 as a burnout pad in the Jag. Well, that's an incredible burnout. Right, well,
Yellow flag.
so far,
now.
this has been my favourite car. And it was I thought the C2 was going to be, but this thing's obviously going to be a better performance car than the C2. The C2 is awesome though. Just that alone, 265, topping out third. I was always on, and I mean, I got, like, by the time I was born, they were only, it wasn't the best era when I was growing up either, like the early 90s. I hated, the Fords were disgusting in the early 90s, but the Holdens weren't that great either. Late 80s was, like, in terms of the ones I grew up around me, and that, late 80s were probably my favourites, and then the old Monaros and shit. Well, I was definitely Holden. Still, like, you know, biased or just in the blood or whatever. It wasn't until the BA that, like, out of the modern Fords that I was like, that's a fucking car. Like, just the way it looked before it even started dominating. The way it looked, you know, like first Australian car with a sick kind of muscly bonnet scoop for a little while, you know, like had a mad aggressive nature about it. And had character from those older cars. Fatter rear end. Oh, you dog.
Keep it clean.
Fatter rear end. Mad
this
kind of
pole
sports car. Like, it looked like a supercar. When it, like, the supercar version of that is like one of the most supercar looking supercars ever. Like, what was that against? The VT? Something like that? Like, I would argue it was the better looking car, 100% compared to the Holden at that time. And their utes, like your one in particular, Maxi, the FPV cars, I had a few mates who had a few of them just growing up around the boat scene and that too. A lot of the blokes had them. Weapon of a thing. Burnout monster. Like donut monster. FPV utes, or Ford utes, for even that mantle, they started to take Holden's ute mantle. You know what I mean? And Holden were always, bro, like the Maloo was a worldwide famous car. Like, it had been to the Nordschleife, like, but they started to take Holden's ute mantle too. Like, they started to make the utes that looked like brutes, you know, like, there was a little period there, bro, where the Fords were killing it. Absolutely killing it. On the track and the cars that they were making. And that was, I was coming out of my teenage years. I was genuinely, like, I was still a Holden guy, always gonna be, but I was becoming more of a car guy. The ridiculous kind of biased nature part of me had kind of started to wear off. You'd seen some great Fords on the racetrack, seen some new drivers that you grew up with, that you weren't told was a piece of shit from the start, like Dick Johnson. And then, yeah, seeing the cars, you know, when they're newly unveiled, you're like, oh my God. But Holden struck back, and even before that era, like, you know, they had many great cars on their line. I've always thought their GTSs were fucking, oh, I've done it again. Oh no. I always thought their GTSs were special. I think the Brutes are coming. I think the Brutes are confirmed. I think the Brutes are the only thing confirmed. Yeah, I know, Maxie. I remember it very well, mate. I remember it very well. I think 4 days apart, and Brocky was overshadowed because of Irwin. But I remember it very well. Shut down the city for Brocky's funeral. And then Steve's up at Australia Zoo. Fuck's sake! No worries, Titan. Just can't get a lap in, man. It's shitting me. Just don't know the track well enough. I'm getting there. Clearly, I'm getting there already with this track, but I just don't know it well enough, and it's pissing me off because I just want to push. I just want to push, and then every time I push myself off the track. Can-Am cars. I grew up. My dad had Scalex cars and models. No, I'm on PlayStation, mate. Scalex cars and models. Like, he built diecast and kit models and shit like that. But he had Scalex cars. He introduced me to it. And he had, I remember for the longest time, he had multiple Can-Am cars. Porsche, McLaren, a Lola, something else. There was like 5 possibly, but I remember black Lola, orange McLaren, and a white blue Porsche. And they had the fucking, nah, not on Pro, bro. They had the giant wings on them, and like when he showed them to me, like the Scalex cars at that time were half the size of the things he showed me, man. These things were massive, Maxi. Like, they were like remote control car, but they were Scalex. Like, fucking wicked, bro. And I remember just being in love with them. Just the tyres on them alone, the shapes of them, like, instantly Can-Am. I was like, whoa. And then it wasn't until Project Cars, bro, that I even seen that shit in a video game. But always read about it. Like, I mean, Bruce McLaren, you found out all, like, that was it. As soon as I linked that name, Bruce McLaren and Can-Am, and, you know, like, there was a time, bro, when I was a kid, before I was a teenager, kind of, before I was 10 or around there, just after there, where I used to just watch, like, I'd find anything I could about, like, old F1, old Can-Am, anything like that. All the Graham Hill and Jackie Stewart and Nicky Lauda and Bruce McLaren stories, and Can-Am was definitely the one thing that came out of it, like, where I was like, this shit's just insane. Just insane. Even look at me with the Chaparral
No time
in Gran Turismo.
We're starting at the back of the grid. It's going to be a long race.
There was a reason that I was so obsessed with that car, that I wanted to drive it well. I'm still hopeful we could get it in this game because it's been in all the previous ones. You gonna get him a gift, Steve? Or you're gonna take him out, take him to the local, if you know what I'm saying. Give him a treat. You have no natural talent, too bad. You've got a beautiful beard. It takes a talent to grow that beard. Like, seriously. It takes a talent or like a lifetime of, misery and suffering to grow a beard of proportions. That's a talent. You just didn't realise it at the time, It is a talent. I can't grow a fucking beard. I couldn't deal with having one that big. I can't grow a fucking beard. I get like no matter what, bro, I swear, it's why the character and all. I get the devil goatee, the Loki,
Let's get a good
dime
start.
bag. Best I can do is a dime
Off the
bag.
line.
Best I got for you, mate. I'll give you a dime bag. Best I got. No, I don't have the full survivalist Ned Kelly, Chuck Norris, but I got a dime bag for you. I got a dime bag for you. Ultimate power! Oh, God, the acceleration on this thing's off its head. Be a sick drag car.
Yellow flag. Don't overtake.
Oh! Be brave! Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ultimate power! What's going on, legend? Oh, cooked it. These things eat it up on this track because the straights are just so prominent. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Is he going to pull up? He's gone too.
Be careful.
Everyone's gone. Jedi reflexes. Oh my god. Get out of there, Pano. Don't you have a sniff, you shithead. Get out of there. Get out of there. This is mental. These things are so fucking fun. Oh, catch, 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 catch! Oh! That was a full slide.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Watch out for debris on the track. Best lap in class, mate.
Oh! Pano locked up. Lost his front end. Nearly killed me. That was fucking mental. That's the upper body strength that I've been training, guys. That was crazy. No worries, mate, yet. Oh no! Oh, that's my bad. Looked away. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, bro. The sun is really nice. I was sitting out in it this morning. Oh!
Yellow flag. That's the yellow flag.
This breaks too suddenly. You can overdo it so quickly in this thing. These things. It's so satisfying when you get it right though.
The race director has given you a penalty for track limits, mate.
Oh, what are you talking? The AI can't turn the cars around. Had it happen yesterday. Started driving in the wrong direction, trying to turn the car around after a race. It was hilarious. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to change this to the same class now. Either the 70 or the 60. No worries, Payno. Yeah, mate, a few of yous would have seen me dancing then. What's going on, Timmy? How are you, mate?
That's the points finish.
Connect.
Job out there today.
People connecting has been better. There's been one or two dropouts, but the ping has been woeful at times. When you should have seen it when we fired up. No worries, mate. Just feeling I couldn't get a time in and actually race you. I was catching up, and I just want to play with this car too much. That's all good, ping pong. I haven't even said a thing about 30. I haven't even hit a command today. Alright. So, yeah, take out the others now. But yeah, we're going up at a nice little momentum. Should get 1750 soon. Hopefully 1800 not long after that. 3000 was the original end of the year goal. So anything after that is a bonus. I haven't done Spa yet. I feel like. But the American tracks. I'm just kind of loving doing the American tracks. I feel like they suit them. Yeah, we'll do this. Why not? Keep it simple. Even without with the chicane, without chicane. Both of them. We'll go with just with the one chicane. And then give you 5 minutes to quali. Make it 8 laps long. Yeah. Get to the chopper. Well, have we done it? Been smashing it lately. $30 for 30? Do I have to do it? How was the football today? No rest day. Yeah, no, it's good. That's what we want. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good work. GG, boys. Right. 30 for 30, yeah? All right, I'll take a leak. Yeah, I got to get this molar ripped, bro. It feels so bad. It's like every day when it, well, not every day, whenever it flares up, it just feels like I'm fucking, like it's pushing down into my lower gum. Every time I talk, I feel it hit, feel it hit. Worse. Look after your teeth when you're young, guys, or you'll end up like me. We can try a few of them while we're here, Bass. We'll do a few of them. Short, quick races with a few of the classes. Everything's frozen. Thirty for 30. Hopefully I'll be as big as this cup soon. Push-ups. Right, shit, I'm a skinny cunt, but you just want to see how much it's actually doing? Yeah. It's always going to be a skinny cunt.
Bad luck, mate. We didn't set a time. We're at the back for the race. Gonna be a tough one.
Oh, nice. I'll have to look at it. I'll watch that probably after this. But yeah, the push-ups are getting a lot easier. This will be carnage.
Come on, mate. Nail this start. There's a yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
Mate! Mate! That'll be over pretty quick. Stretch your legs. Quick smoke break. Oh, someone just speared off the track. Ooh, that curve grabs the car.
Yellow flag. Watch out for debris on the track.
Curve's just grabbing it outright. This is a perfect track for these cars. Probably be even better for the older ones. I mean, that's what we're going to do next. We'll do it again with the chicane and the older ones. Yeah, that's crazy. Still very small. That's so easy to do on all these cars. Lose the front end just a bit and you can't get it back. Like, I like it. It's the Ford Capri, it caught me out a few times. Especially the High Rock. You just think the car's kind of invincible with its front end grip and rear end traction, and you just push it that little bit too far and it starts going. You're like, no way. This thing you kind of half expect it all the time, but even the Porsche and the Ford can do it. The turnout for these lobbies already today, guys, has been crazy too. No worries, Monk. Have a good night, bro.
Got to slow down and keep the time back, mate. Pull off the racing line and allow any cars to pass.
Corvettes. Go the Corvettes, mate. Yeah, it was tricky to drive there, bro. That was tricky. 56.4 from Tier Nizzle. That's mad. That's mad. I was the only other one that got anywhere near him. A couple of 57s. It was, wasn't it? They certainly boogie around there.
Great stuff, mate. That's P2. See you on the podium.
That's cool. I didn't realise it does that too when you're waiting. Shows you who you're looking at. It's the same track. So what with, we just did with chicane, but the sweeper. So what, no chicane, sweeper. No idea, bro. But that's good. It's good. I've seen a few people saying that they're really good, which is good to see. I imagine the Jag's going to be really good here. Might be a sleeper.
At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time. Fangio comes second, and Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
You can join it even if you don't have the DLC link, and it'll put you whatever car I'm in. Yeah, even if you don't have the DLC, bro, you can join and it'll put you whatever car I'm in. But I understand the Sony stuff. I do. I've had a lot of other mates who are exactly the same, like, even outside of sim racing. They're starting to, like, I've had a mate start playing Cyberpunk on PC, and he's like, I'll never fucking play anything again, like, that's not this good. So I get it, bro. Looked good on VR the other day, though, bro. That test, the proper one now. Looking a lot better than the first few attempts.
Fangio comes second, and Malioni third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
Stream it by satellite. Nice. Yeah, man. Starlink's meant to be really good. Like, it's meant to be really good. Fuck all dropouts. Really good speeds. And if you have any issues with the dish or whatever, they'll replace it like that. It's meant to be really good. But fuck Elon Musk, you know? But it's meant to be really good. And it did start as something that was done to help people in remote parts of the world. So, it is what it is. But it's meant to be, you pay for what you get. Good service. Oh. It should probably be better. For sure. Speed test on it. I mean, even me, I'm plugged in. I did one the other day. I was 50 meg, which is atrocious, but it's more than enough for your PlayStation. Upload or download, either way. But we pay for more than that. It's just the PlayStation can't do it. Oof, yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, there you go, bro. Nice. You're going to be right, mate. Nobody can blame you for your net.
Yellow flag. That's the yellow flag.
Oh, shit. Bro, how's he got so much fucking rip in that thing? What's he doing?
Yellow flag. Be careful.
God, you gotta drive the shit out of this thing, and it's the most basic track in the game. This is crazy.
Yellow flag. Slow down. Don't overtake. Checkered flag this lap. Session's over.
Ready? Damn it! What a hustle that thing is. It's cold. What's going on, Wolfie? How are you, mate? Oh. Ah, it's awesome.
That's the second row, mate. P3. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, the C2's very bad on brakes. Fast. Very bad, bro. Like, I got footage of it at Monza last night. Some of those braking zones into turn one, man, I was aquaplaning on a dry road. Coming into the braking zones, it was terrifying. It's good though, I like it. Like, it very much reminds me of driving these type of cars in Gran Turismo, but way more wheel feel. But in terms of that throttle control and how bad the brakes are, same. Listen to it.
Let's get a good launch and overtake some cars. You can do it. Yellow flag. Watch out for debris.
Did it again. Just looking for too much now for that first turn. But I'm really starting to get the limits of the grip for the car, and that you can kind of coast in high gears. Build the revs. But my god, this thing's a monster. Did you see how fast I went past those Jags?
There's a yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
Nice and early. There we go. That's incredible. That's so cool. That's so cool. Couldn't imagine what it'd be like sitting inside those Jags when this thing does that to you. These things are just so rewarding to drive. Like, you get so much out of these guys.
There's a yellow flag.
Work.
Yellow flag.
Work with them. Try to understand the car, and you just learn so much. Like, sit there and take a few moments to just try and do the basics. You fucking learn so much from these things, man. Yeah, that's Tin Izzle. Yeah, he's very fast, bro. He's very fast. I think I got close to his lap time. But yeah, he's very fast. Jumped him off the start and threw myself off the track. He's pretty much always unbeaten when he's in these lobbies, bro.
There's a yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag. One final big push now, mate. Catch and pass that car in front.
Oh fuck. What an enjoyable drive that is for such a basic thing to do. Holy shit, what a workout that is. Good laps, boys. Look at those laps. Look at those laps. 58.5, 58.6, 58.6. Good shit, boys. Plus 12 for plus 10 for Bass. Absolutely.
Well done, mate. That's P3. P3.
Yeah, driving that thing around there was hustling. Like you genuinely had to do so much for just such a basic course. Big ups for joining, Phil. Thanks, mate. You're officially a Muppet. How do you feel? No worries, mate. How much does this look like an Interceptor? Like it's instantly, as soon as I realised it, favourite livery. It's the Interceptor. Needs the MFP logo. But yeah, I'll probably only go through, I mean, tops another hour. Tops. So I can have a few hours break between now and the V8 race. Is a Falcon. Interceptor is... Yeah, I know, Pedro. Well, actually, no, they're not all Falcons. It's just the Interceptor was the paint... I mean, the paint job. The actual... Oh, sorry. Pursuit. I am corrected. Pursuit. It looks like the Pursuit livery. That's all I mean. The actual, like, police livery that those cars have. Yeah, I know, the GTS too. That's what I'm saying. There is others. The GTS, bro. Ugh. Knight Rider. I am the Knight Rider! Like that black fucking GTS started it all for me. Like my obsession with like anything that was a HK through to HZ. Black. As tubbed as it could be. Big blower. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's... Pedro, I've got the literal Interceptor right in front of me, bro. I'm not saying it's the car. I'm not saying it's the car. I'm not saying it looks like the car. I'm saying the livery. The paint scheme. The yellow with the red and the blue on the back of it. It's very similar. The yellow and the blue's in the wrong spot. It'd have to be like up off the back of the arch of the car. But it looks very similar, that's all. It's like a little nod. I'm sure it's meant to be some knockoff of some livery that existed in the day. And I'm sure when George Miller did the paint job for the movie, he probably knocked off the exact same livery. But I'm just saying it looks like the color scheme, bro. I'm not saying it looks at all like the car. I have an Interceptor, like, right there. You know, the black on black, the last of the V8s. And there's a few different ones. There is a few different Pursuits. You can get them too, like the models of them. Don't worry, Pedro. We're having two different conversations, brother. You're lost. You're lost. You're thinking something else, mate. Maybe miscommunication or something. I'm not saying it's the car. I'm not saying it looks like the car. I'm saying the paint, the color, the red and the blue, dash of red and blue on top of the yellow looks like a Pursuit. That's all I mean, bro. That's all I mean. But I have... Where is she? Where is she? Is she up there? I have the Interceptor somewhere. I don't know where it's from. Oh, it's down there. The Falcon. 1973 Ford Falcon XB. V8, last of the Interceptors. What's going on, Jack? But yeah, the Knight Rider, the guy that's like, I am the Knight. That's the Holden. The rock-a-roller. Yeah. He's the one. Is he the one who? He's the one who kills Goose, isn't he? Well, not kills him, but messes up the Goose. Or no, the bikers mess up Goose. That's just like the chase scene at the start of the movie, or like in the middle, like the early part of the movie. He's giving his girlfriend, and she's all like, "Ah!" Cracked out. I've used that scene before in a Gran Turismo video of people going crazy, and I had the audio, like the dude's going off, he's just ramming into everyone, and I had the audio from Mad Max, like the guy's almost biblical speech, you know, where he's like, I'm a rockin', I'm a rollin', I'm an Ayatollah rocker, like, I am the Knight Rider. Woo! He's going off. And then, yeah, I showed the dude killing everyone, and then I showed, like, the wreckage of the car going through the shit. Very old video I did a long time ago. That's not the Goose. Pedro, I'm into there's a heavy band, Australian band called Confession. He got an album called Cancer, and every song on it is a quote from the Mad Max movie. There's like 12 songs. Must have cut his heart out. Kundalini wants his hand back. That's not the goose. This bitch is born to run, or whatever it is. Trying to think of them all now, but they're all quotes from the movie. Every song is named after a quote from the movie. Boys from Adelaide, heavy metal band, and it's heavy. Coming out like 20 years ago. Kundalini wants his hand back. That's not the goose. Goose? Is he? I probably noticed it at the time. He's a great actor. I would have noticed it at the time. But I can't think of what now. I've watched it a few... You mean Furiosa? Or Fury Road? Bro, I've met him. He's always... Steve fucking... What is it? God. Why can't I think of his name? He's at every convention, bro. All the cosplay shit I used to do. Bisley. Steve Bisley. Steve Bisley, mate. Because I mean, he brought back, or are you talking about Toe Cutter? He brought back Toe Cutter for a Morton Joe. Which is one of my favourite characters in cinema history. God, it's a beautiful car. This C2 is so mythical. Like, I'm glad when they were doing the car spotlights in like the build up to the DLC, I was so glad that they were doing that, and I kind of knew straight away like what story they were going to tell, and I'm glad that they gave this car its story. Like, don't even know who bothered to read those blogs or whatever, but they told the proper history of this car, like how it shouldn't have been a thing. It was never meant to be a thing. It was meant to be shut down. And if it wasn't for one specific executive in Chevy and a couple of race car drivers, they never would have got that car. And even the Corvette program as a whole gained so much out of it, even though it was all done in secrecy.
Yeah, mate. Well, we didn't set a time, so we'll be starting from the back, I'm afraid.
Yeah. No, he's not. I looked it up too. He's not in the movie. He's not. Yeah, Max is in it. Yeah, Max is in it. Max saves her. Max saves her early in the movie, and then he saves her later in the movie. Tiny little detail. The later movies, I know them inside out. The earlier movies are from my childhood, but the later movies, Fury Road, Furiosa, I know nearly every frame of those movies. Lincoln, go early on the brakes, brother.
Okay, mate, you can do this.
Bass just disconnected right in front of my eyes.
No heroics out there.
And it said he jumped the grid. Interesting. That's someone definitely jumping the grid. Oh, shit. Brakes. Everybody on the brakes. Everybody on the brakes. Especially those in a C2.
Yellow flag. Watch out for debris.
Oh god. Yeah, already this is legit. This is what these cars were made for. Whoop. Oh god. Nice hip and shoulder there. Lovely stuff. This thing's so quick. Oh no! Oh! Lost it with wheel slip and caught it again with wheel slip. That son of a bitch just slammed into me. He didn't slam you, he didn't nudge you, he didn't rub you, he rubbed you. And rubbing's racing, son. That was beautiful. It's so quick once it picks up speed. Look at it, he's going. He's got some different gearing going on there. See you later. Oh, he's dead. They're peeling him off of a wall. He hit the go baby go, but he's got NOS. Someone check his car in Park Firm. He's got NOS, mate. He just pressed it. Forgot to deploy the parachute. Yeah, I seen, and then you disappeared, and then it said you jumped the start. I don't know, bro. Oh, what a move. What a move. Too late. It's gonna hurt! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Good stuff, guys, good stuff. I don't know how I caught that. Quoting Dave's Thunder all over the place. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Tires are cooking. Cooking. Little Jack in the little Jaguar. The little Jag that could. Whoop. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Oh god. Ow. 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 Oh no! Oh, mate. How can such a small track be so entertaining? Oh, fuck me. Why am I watching them? Save, 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 save. Tyres, man. The hottest I've seen the tyres in these cars. Car control. These things are just perfect. They're just perfect. They're actually perfect. Like, you can do things in these cars, man. You have to do it. It's not the car doing it for, like, you have to catch them. You have to hold up to them. You have to control that throttle and the brake. Like, there's just so much reactionary stuff in these things, and then overdoing things will kill you in every way, every time. The basics, you have to, like, you can push hard in them too. Already I'm finding, like, when people don't have grip and they don't, like, they're scared to put grip down and there's grip there, but it's so easy to overdo it. These things are phenomenal.
You've been given a penalty.
That's a decent shortcut to only get 2 seconds.
Slow down and move off the racing line.
Jesus Christ. That was violent. I thought the aerial for a second. I was like, what the fuck? That was a big aerial. This is amazing. What did I do? What was the lap? Alright. 13.5, 13.4, 13.8. Okay. Yeah, I was cooking my tyres in that, man. Beyond cooking them. They do. They do. You get carried away with it. You can control them, but you can't keep tyre temps down once you try. We're not. Well, I'm not. Assists are available at the moment. They're just available in the lobby, Jack, but
Yes,
we're not
that's
using
the
them.
point
No,
finish.
not at
Good
all.
job, mate.
It's just they're there. And sometimes if you forget to look, it'll automatically have traction and ABS at like 3.2 or something like that. If you don't do anything to the setup. But the amount of, like you're seeing, the amount of people that can't drive them anyways, bro. Imagine if we did have them entirely authentic. There'd be half as many people in the lobby. And the driving would be, I mean, it'd probably be good between us. The Jag is fun, but yes, it is very slow in a straight line. Very, very slow in a straight line. Alright. Last one. Because I'm getting hungry. And I've got some cleaning to do. Actually, no, I'm going to go Lola. Got any lurkers watching that haven't subbed up yet? Feel free. Pushing hard for 2,800 onto 3K. Actually, I'll throw in an older class just in case anyone wants to put in the other ones. No, actually, no, I'll keep in those old ones. And these. But yeah, they need to rechange the wording of the lobby settings with assist. So instead of saying force on, it says available. Because it makes people think that, like, they're on, that they have to be on. And they don't even want to join it. The hardcore dudes. So they need to change the wording of that. It's a lot of people, bro. Like, and then if the other thing too is the hardcore dudes again, they see that and think, well, oh well, it's full of noobs. So they need to change the wording of it alone. You know? Makes sense? No one's on, man. Not even anyone I can redirect to. Alright, Jack, let's see what you can do, mate. Get a lap in. Oh, he's in the Lola too. Oh. Put some food in the oven. I have struggled with it, bro. That's why. I need a setup for it or something. I've struggled with it. I can barely get the thing. The Mach 4 felt perfect. Not perfect, but it felt incredible straight away. The Lola, I got used to, but the Chaparral, feels weird. Feels jerky. It feels like it feels wrong in all the ways that the LMDs were. Wishy-washy and shit. I can't explain it. Like, no worries, Drew. Yeah, see you tonight, mate. I've seen that it's up. I haven't watched the Air Crumps, but I'll have a look at it after here, probably. Have something to eat, get some washing done, chill out in the sun for a little bit before it's gone. Hey, LJ had baby. Big ups, LJ. LJ's had his baby, guys. He's a mate of the channel. He's been off YouTube for a little while now, preparing for the baby. Been a member here for a bloody long time. Baby boy. It's a boy! guys quit out of this one already. That's what I always do in that car. Just lose the front end constantly. Yeah, it has been awesome racing, guys. Once the internet and connection sorted itself out, but yeah, I will be back in another 3.5 hours or so. Still haven't even watched House of the Dragon. Finally going to get around to watching Spider Noir. I've heard it's really good.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
No way. How much you got to stop there? Ready? Launch it? We're going to launch it. Haven't tried once.
Checkered flag this lap. Wrap it up.
Oh. Well, that didn't work. Someone hit me. Someone hit me. Someone hit me. There goes one of those EV Mach 4s. I love that I can do controller and pedals at the same time. That's a nice thing. Someone hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Bitch. Another one of those EVs. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Fucking pussies. They're all pussies. I was like Batman. Hit me! You have no power. I want to get used to that chuck roll though. Has anyone got the wing? Looks like he has, because the wing fucking... His is elevated at the moment, so I guess that's in like fast mode, yeah? Because you mapped the wing for it.
Yeah, mate. Well, we didn't set a time, so we'll be starting from the back, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the Capri's a beast, bro. I fell in love with the Capri earlier today. But no, I got used to driving this one at Silverstone, so... Yes, they are. They are 100%. You gotta try and keep it in... You gotta try and keep it in second. The Mach 1 can use first a lot. The Lola, you've got to try and keep in second. I don't know about the Chaparral. But the Mach 1 can drop like it needs to drop into first. Basically, anything below 150, it needs to drop into first. But the Lola, like, I was at Silverstone and I was doing all the small SE kind of chicane sections in second, comfortably. The C3 is phenomenal. The Porsche is my least favourite out of them. The Capri feels like a cheat code, but the C3 is a muscle car through and through. Like a high performance racing muscle car. Yeah.
Let's get a good launch. Focus on those lights.
Violently American. You're like, I'm pumping the fuck out of you just thinking about it right now. Oh, around the outside. Chick, chick, what? Chick, chick, what? Wow, what is that? Is that the straight line speed of the Fords? Oh my god. Uh-oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh! Ah! Hell! Hell! I should have died! I should have died! Ah, I died! I should have died!
Yellow flag. Repeat. Yellow flag.
What was that? Oh, I was so deep and locked up. Fuck me. These brakes are the weirdest thing.
Yellow flag. Slow down now. You've been given a
I should have
penalty.
completely
You've got to keep the
obliterated
time
it.
back. Slow down and move off the racing line.
Little shortcut. Only way I'll catch up to Jack. Oh my god.
Mate, you've been given a penalty for track limits. What's done is done. Get your head down and keep pushing.
Oh my god.
You've been given a penalty. You've got to give the time back. Slow down and move off the racing line.
Shut up. We're getting closer to him. It's only one lap to go. We'll take the time, mate.
Mate, you've been given a penalty for track limits. What's done is done. Get your head down and keep pushing.
Yeah, they take so much getting used to. The way you got to brake in them. Today's been good. Pretty much, we've had a few that have dropped out or not connected, but I mean a few. We had up to 30 people today. We had one race that had 30 people. This is the last one. I'm finishing up now because I'll be back on in like 3 hours for my league race. But the ping was shocking at the start, and then it seemed to settle down. Definitely though, once I put us all in the same classes, the standard of racing and the connections seem to be better. But yeah, it's been better. I haven't had a crash. or the lobby had to reset or anything. So that big start. See that? I went to
Blue flag. Let them through.
like I went to like yeet myself into the apron, and it reset me, teleported me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. It's been awesome racing today.
Finishing the point.
Yeah, it's
Nice driving.
like that too, Jack. It's a tough car, honestly, bro. They require some serious driving. The Lola. Yeah, I was messing around bad. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for making it pretty packed straight away. I'll be back later this evening, a couple of hours. Yeah, to be sick at Daytona too. But yeah, I'll be back. Still a few lobbies going. I'll be back in a few hours for V8 Supercars at Monza, which is going to make things very interesting. First time we're able to save replays for a league race, and it's going to be Monza. Going to be very, very handy. Very interesting. So, yeah. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in a few hours later tonight.